Hello class. So today we have a presentation on earthquakes that I'm going to give. Now most of you probably have never experienced an earthquake before, but the thing is they still exist, they do exist. They are very real and we have to be very careful with earthquakes. So before we start, how about I give a little short presentation about how earthquakes work. So first, we live in the state of Oregon that looks like this. Now you may think that Oregon is earthquake prone, but no. Off the coast of Oregon, there lies a subduction zone. What that means is that the plate right here, this plate right here, Juan de Fuca plate, is going right underneath the North American plate. What that does is that builds up pressure. Lots and lots of it. Okay? And when that pressure builds up, it has to break sometime. Once it breaks, boom, 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 boom. And then you have huge earthquake. Probably it's gonna be somewhere around this fault line. It's gonna resonate like this. Okay? And when that happens, we have tsunamis that are gonna approach the Oregon coast. So yes, earthquakes are very real. They are. You there, Black Hoodie. Question?
Are you sure earthquakes are real? Because I've never seen them happen.
Earthquakes are very real. We had a huge earthquake in Oregon in the 1700s. And we're primed to have one in the next... When that earthquake happened, actually, we're primed to have one in 300 to 500 years. So 300 years have passed in 1700, right? 2000s. That means we have a big one coming up in the next 200 years. That means it can happen now. It can happen 20 minutes from now. It can happen 20 days from now. Even 20 decades from now. No one knows. The thing is, we have to be prepared. You in the black hoodie, this time present your name, please.
I am Pooja. I was just wondering how earthquakes can be real because I think they're myths, like, how we used to think that the world is flat, or that there are sea monsters on the opposite side of the world, or Bigfoot or something, or unicorns, anything like that. So that's why I'm wondering, are earthquakes really real just because they happened in the past, or we think they happened in the past?
See, Bigfoot is still a myth because there's no evidence, so it's still a myth. Sea monsters, there's no evidence, so it's still a myth. Earthquakes, on the other hand, there's a lot of evidence. There's a lot of evidence for this Oregon earthquake that's going to happen soon. For example, there's ghost forests. Forests that have mysteriously vanished and came up as stumps. They're all over the place in Seattle. And then there's the orphan tsunami that has been recorded in history by Native Americans, and orphan tsunami by the Japanese because there's an earthquake accompanying it. And there's also tsunami deposits off the coast of Oregon. So with all this evidence, how can we argue this? Pooja, continue.
Well, I have to say that I'm kind of an empiricist and I only believe what I see. So what evidence could I see that would make me believe that an earthquake will happen in the future?
Well, Pooja, you're a hard one to please. So I guess when the next earthquake comes by, good luck. I'm serious, good luck.